Miguel, what do you make of the Republican strategy to just block?
Well, look, let me get started with my view, which is to say when the president puts somebody who is a qualified person, the Senate should give him a hearing and get him through. And I think Judge Garland is astronomically qualified and should be confirmed. The strategy is a political strategy,
yes,
and it made enormous sense for Leader McConnell to do before the announcement, because it forced the White House to come to the table and put on the table the best qualified person that is the most attractive to the Republican Party. If the party were 20 points ahead in the polls and we were united behind a Republican nominee who was clearly conservative, this strategy might continue to make sense. Everybody knows that that's not the case, and when we come to the primaries in June, and it's clear that at best we're going to have a messy contested convention, I think there will be a number of Republican senators who will take a second look at this and say, you know, it's a high-quality person, we should give him a hearing and confirm him.
I mean, I think you can't assume that say, President Clinton, if she's going into the Oval Office, would even renominate Merrick Garland. He's a 63-year-old white guy, you know, not the kind of home run that these liberal groups had hoped for. And so the argument to Miguel's point is that Republicans could well realize that they're going to get a liberal flamethrower come January, and they better confirm this now. I think that's why the calculus could very well change in the months ahead.
Miguel, is there any, you mentioned distinction, a crucial one between law and politics. Is there any legal or constitutional basis, though, in saying the president can't nominate somebody, or if they nominate him, we're not going to listen to him?
Well, I think the latter. I mean, you know, the latter is clearly okay under the Constitution. All Article 2 says is that the president may nominate and needs the affirmative consent of the Senate to appoint. And if the Senate fails to do anything whatsoever, that is not the consent that the Constitution contemplates, and therefore the person cannot be appointed. There is nothing in the Constitution that says that the Senate has to have hearings or a vote. And if there were, then the filibuster, which we have had for years and years, would have been unconstitutional.
And
now, we
this
all know
man would have been a federal appeals court judge right now, because Democrats filibustered his you know, nomination to the D.C.-based federal appeals court. And President Obama, if you remember, for Justice Alito, voted to block. So, you know, it's the Senate gets to advise and consent.